Hey, it's me again, Will Ballard, your specialist for all things automation and controls. So today I'm driving a brand new Toyota RAV4, which of course has the new Toyota systems. Seems to be with most of the newer vehicles, Toyota is actually pretty far ahead of the curve. Kia's getting up there as well. So right now I've got the radar lane assist. As you can see, we're driving in a little bit of weather. Oh, well, the car's driving. When I say we're driving, it's kind of odd. Of course, with the active radar system in Toyota, so we got a car braking here. See if it picks it up. Yep. So we got a brake in front of us, and we're slowing down. And so I guess the thing to kind of point out here is, on top of everything else, lost my light here. So the thing to point out here is we're actually at a stop now. As you can see here, we're stopped in traffic, and both of my feet are off the pedals, and here we go again. So this thing pretty much takes over, and you know, it may fuss at you to get your hand on the steering wheel, as you should have it, but it does a pretty good job at managing the conditions in traffic. A few minutes earlier, matter of fact, this truck right here, this guy pulled an interesting maneuver, and I was during a lane change and a few other things, and the radar system tried to take off on me, so I had to kind of take over and apply brakes there. But for the most part, I've been hands off and feet off with this system in rainy traffic on Charleston roads. So if any of you know Charleston, South Carolina, and the roads there, it's interesting to say the least, even when you're driving. So for this thing to handle it the way it is, I'm actually quite impressed. As we see there, we'll lose a lane every now and then, some awkward turns, but so here we've lost lane control, but we still have our system. So right now I'm taking over on the lanes. It'll still edge me over, but it doesn't have the full lane control like it usually would. So I'm gonna get back in here and get it caught. Once it catches these lanes, then we can go full blown again. But yeah, very impressed. I've had a video before, I think it was the Kia Optima. That was pretty impressive as well, but the active radar, oh, here we go. Truck just pulled over, and car picked up the new one in front of it, and off we go again. So this, yeah, picks it up. So so we're coming back on some real lanes. Let's see if we can get re-engaged. Okay, we've got one lane. Okay, so it has a little bit of trouble keeping the lanes with the weather, which is expected. Obviously, with the camera systems, so it's picking up the lane on the left because it's a solid line. It can see that, but the broken line to the right, with the weather, is having a little bit of trouble holding it. So I am actually having to kind of nudge it over, as we see that we're drifting there. So we've lost full lane control there, but we still have the active radar system that's slowing and stopping me when cars are in front. I still have my feet off the pedals. Interesting little system, and so I'm gonna run it through its paces and see if I find out anything else, and have a good one.